Street Photography Secrets. 1 minute, 1 photo, 1 tip. Hi again everyone, Sab here. Welcome to another Street Photography Secrets, Hints and Tips, and today I'm going to take you down into the bowels of the city. This very dark photo is the one that inspired what I'm going to show you. Let me show you where we are. You might think I always take photographs in the same place, although there is tons of variety. I'll tell you the reason for that is very simple. It's one of the main train stations I get on and off at in Paris, so I have time. There it is, and it's Bibliothèque François Mitterrand. That's the entrance, pretty unassuming, unimpressive, but what you do get is this when you go down there, into this big sort of, it's almost like a whale's mouth swallowing up these little plankton here. And as you can see, it's been underexposed, just because it's not as dark as this really, but because it's so bright with all these lights and all this white, the camera automatically underexposes, which is kind of good because you get these silhouette shapes. Here was another one. You see I made it a bit brighter. You can either click on a dark area on an iPhone and it gets brighter normally, or you can simply overexpose by hitting your plus minus button and putting it +1, +2, +3, and you start to get this overexposed effect. Guess what? I like it. There's another one. It was dark again. You see these shadows, they almost become anonymous. Like I said, plankton, anonymous little figures living their lives being swallowed up. That's the one I used in the end. That's untreated. That's how the camera took it, because I think I clicked probably with my finger on the back of this guy's shirt. You see it's pretty spontaneous. I mean, I'm walking at the time of taking this, so it could come out like anything. I do try and watch the composition. I try and get nice shapes. I try and get a guy closer to me and a guy further away. There's even someone hurrying into the distance there, to give a sense of depth and being swallowed up. And the final version looked like this. And my tip for today then is overexpose yourself. I could use that metaphorically. Overexpose yourself to your town by walking around all the time and taking photographs of anything and everything, but in this case it's quite literal. Overexpose your photographs and you start to move them away from grim reality. I often find a lot of the stuff I take is mundane, in the sense that it's everyday, it's ordinary, it's not that exciting. And my personal aim, and it certainly doesn't have to be yours, is to move my photographs away from reality and more towards an impressionistic representation or interpretation of our daily life, to make it just a tiny bit more magical than it often isn't. So there you go. Overexpose yourself and see what happens. That's it. See you next time. Bye bye.
My love, in the absence of your smiling face.